Kemi kolegun ton, gazetar shumë I njohur në Ganë, nga vendlindja e Dwamenës dhe po pret nga momenti që të kemi lidhje, që ta vazhdojmë analitikisht gjithë bisedën. Okej, mirë, shkojmë në Ganë tek gazetari Don Kwaku Yeboah, një gazetar I njohur. Hello? Hello from Tirana.
Hello, good evening.
Good evening to you. My condolences about Raphael life. We are all very upset about this news.
Yes, the whole country is very sad. The whole Ghana is very sad. This is the first time a Ghanaian player has died in the course of duty. And at his age, it is very pathetic. The entire country is very sad.
Okej, gjithë Ghana është e trishtuar nga lajmi, thotë sepse është rasti I parë që lojtar ganez ka rënë në fushën e lojës. Yes, please.
Hello?
Yeah, we continue. Just I translate for the people because we are straight.
Okay.
Yeah, please, we can go.
Our country is very sad. The Ghana Football Association has issued a release to say sorry to the family of former Ghanaian international Raphael Dwamena. And we are very surprised because he still has a lot of energy in him. And we expected that one day he will return to the Black Stars to help our cause. But unfortunately, we heard the sad news and the entire country is very sad. I spoke to his family this evening, and his father cannot hold his tears. They are so sad.
Sorry, just to translate a bit, kam folur me babain e tij, thot, cili nuk mbante dot lotët, ka pas kontakt gazetari Don Kauka. Yes, please. Yes?
Should I go ahead?
Yeah. Yes, please.
Okay. Raphael, I don't know how he related to the people of Albania and his teammates, but over here in Ghana, we know him as somebody very calm, cool, unassuming, and somebody who hardly shows off as a footballer and as a person. And so he has a lot of following. People really love his demeanor. But death, you can't predict. It is very unfortunate.
Yes, po thot për gjithë në opinionin publik ka qenë I shok I vërtet dhe mënyrën se si kanë njohur një futbollist dhe njeri shumë të mirë. Okay, what about his family? Who is there?
I spoke to his father, Mr. Patrick. I spoke to him a few minutes ago.
Yes.
He was so devastated. He's so sad. Right now, he's thinking about how the body could be flown back home for Ghanaians to give the former Black Stars player a decent burial and a good farewell. That is what the family is concerned about. So I spoke to him. The plans are that he will be in the capital city tomorrow to meet with officials of the Ghana Football Association and the sports ministry to ask them to assist to get the body of our brother back.
Okay, janë të shqetësuar për sa I përket transferimit të trupit ndjerit në drejtim të Ganës, dhe do flasim edhe me Ministrinë e Sporteve, thot babai I shqetësuar pikërisht për këtë në këtë moment. His mom is there, they are brothers, sisters?
Yes, his mom is alive, his brothers and sisters are all alive.
Yes.
And they're also sad about the incident. They can't really speak. When you are talking to them, they are full of sorrow and they can't really express themselves. They are shocked and so sad and devastated.
Ka motra dhe vëllezërit atje, thot nuk mund të flasësh te ta, thot se janë të shkatëruar. Është shumë e vështirë që të bizetosh me ta, thot gazetari ganez. Yes, please.
What really, the question that a lot of football followers are asking is his state of health before the game. People are wondering whether the appropriate medical care was taken before the game because he has a record of having heart issues with his previous clubs. And so people were wondering the sort of medical attention he received prior to the game. But that could best be answered by his club in Albania, because we know that in 2019, when he was on loan with Real Zaragoza in Spain, they had to terminate his contract because of heart problems. Then in 2020, in Denmark, he experienced the same problem. Then in 2021 in Austria, he experienced the same problem. So we're wondering the sort of medical procedures that he went through before donning the jerseys of his club in Albania. That is the question a lot of Ghanaians are asking, and they are really looking for answers. But I'm very sure it could best be answered by the medical team of his club in Albania.
Doktor, jemi të fusha juaj këtu, apo jo? Do më të pyesin për ndihmën mjekësore për gjithë për se si kanë vepruar. Okay. Right, yeah? You're right, yeah? Okay. What a character was Dwamena? What a player was in Ghana?
Dwamena was a very calm player, very humble, unassuming. The first time I met him one-on-one, the first time I encountered him was in 2018 when I was the spokesperson of the Ghana Football Association. We traveled on the same flight to Kenya to play the Harambee Stars of Kenya. And his demeanor was excellent. Even though he was on the bench, he was very supportive, very disciplined, always praying for the team to win. When it comes to religion, his faith in God is excellent. He always preaches Christ. He was an excellent personality.
Yeah. Flet për personalitetin e tij që ka qenë një personalitet i shkëlqyer. Ka ndonjë pyetje nga paneli, e bashkim? Doktor? Ka ndonjë pyetje? Okej.
Nëse do na njoftoj atë defibrillatorin e ka
nuk të dëgjoj.
E ka hequr në Ganë apo ka hequr në Shqipëri?
Nuk e di. Just a minute, please. We are talking about the defibrillator. Do you know about that? Mr. Seaton.
Intracardiac defibrillator.
Intracardiac
defibrillator.
Okay.
Dwamena had a device to help him, to protect him against cardiac arrest. And there is an interview here in Albania that he said that I removed the device because it was giving me some trouble during playing. And I don't know if in Ghana there is any information about the place where he went to remove this device. If it happened because
did you hear about that?
It happened before he came to Albania.
No, we are not aware. Over here in Ghana, all we know is that he underwent heart surgery and had problems with some of his clubs in Spain, in Austria, and in Denmark. They didn't want him to continue playing. But when I spoke to his father, he said, because Raphael had a strong faith in God, he thought that God can sustain him to play football. And that is why he didn't stop playing.
Mr. Dan, Raphael, has somebody familiar here in Albania at the moment? About, yes? Do you know?
He has what in Albania? I know he has his wife there, but I don't know of any other family member in Albania.
Yeah, they told me about his wife, and maybe somebody told me he's pregnant.
Okay, but
the people talking about that, I don't know. Okay, thank you very much indeed to be in our program, but it was a very bad day for all Albania, for Albanian football. It's first time in history that happened. In the same way is for Ghana and for African football.
Thank you so much. Very sad. We're wishing the family God's guidance and protection, because at this stage, it is very difficult for the family. I spoke to the father, like I said this evening, and they were all tears. They were so sad.
Edhe një herë tjetër po tregon për gjendjen psikologjike të familjes, të cilët janë gjithë në lot, thot gazetari Kwaku Yeboah, një ndër gazetarët më të famshëm në Ganë. Thank you very much indeed, sir. We can
Thank
see in another program and with better news, we hope.
Hope so.
Thank you. Have a good evening.
Bashkim, drame madhe dhe nga Ganë.